And welcome to another episode of Pizza Class. On today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make taco pizza. This is a fantastic pizza and it's a little unique, so I hope you enjoy it. Let's begin by talking about equipment. As usual, there isn't very much equipment required for this pizza. We need our trusty pizza screen and a cheese grater. Now let's talk about our ingredients. First thing we'll need is some ground beef. Now I've already browned this ground beef in a frying pan. It's just straight ground beef. You need about a pound of that. We're going to need some taco sauce, which you can buy in the grocery store. You're going to need a can of refried beans. You only need about a quarter cup of that. You're going to need a packet of taco seasoning mix, which comes in the grocery store as well. And for the top of the pizza, we're going to need shredded lettuce and a tomato. And finally, we'll need our two kinds of cheese, cheddar and whole milk mozzarella. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is use our ground beef and create the base of our pizza. Need to add about a little bit of water, about a half a cup, in order to get the taco seasoning to stick. Sprinkle that on. I use a pound of ground beef for this, but we won't use all of this on the pizza. You can use the rest for walking tacos or something like that, or if you're making more than one pizza, this would be great. But we'll probably use a little more than half of this. So we'll combine that together so that the taco seasoning is covering our meat, and we'll set that aside. Okay, our next step is to combine the three ingredients that will make our base. We've got a third cup of my traditional pizza sauce. We've got a third cup of taco sauce. This is mild, but you can use hot if you'd like. And a quarter cup of refried beans. We're going to combine all three of those into the bowl. That gives you a really nice, punchy kind of pizza base. The refried beans will give us some thickness. Just going to combine that. Until it's thickened. And that becomes the base of our pizza. So we'll set that aside. And we're ready to begin shaping our dough ball. So I've got a pizza dough ball here from a couple of days ago. I've allowed that to rise in the refrigerator for 24 to 48 hours. I've let it come to room temperature. And I like to set that pizza right in that Caputo 00 flour or semolina flour, depending on what you prefer. And we'll start to shape our pizza. As always, we begin with the outer edge forming the crust, allowing our other hand to guide that so that we have a shape there, and the center. And then we stretch our dough into a circle. So we'll grab our pizza screen, ready to start topping this pizza. This dough ball is about 310 grams. Makes about a 14-inch pizza. So our first step is to take the sauce and refried beans combo that we created, spread that on the base of the pizza. It's a little thick, so you may have to work it. And if you get into a situation where you're working toppings on the dough, you don't want to press down when you're using a screen. You want to keep that very light pressure with the spoon and just work your way around the edge of the pizza. We're going to use most of this topping. The next step is to add some grated cheddar cheese to the base. Most of this pizza topping happens after it's baked. So we just need to cover this, and we're going to add a little bit of shredded mozzarella to this pizza as well. We don't need much. That pizza is ready to go into the oven. So this pizza is ready to go into the oven. It's already preheated for over an hour at 485 degrees. We'll place it on the bottom rack and we'll give it 8 minutes. We'll see you in a few. Okay, our pizza is ready to come out of the oven. And as I said, the rest of this process happens after the pizza is done. So we've got the pizza base now, nice and well baked, and we're going to add on our taco seasoned beef. Again, I don't use all of the beef that we prepared, but you can use almost a cup of beef on there. You can bake it with that beef on the pizza if you'd like, but I like to add it afterwards, and it's still hot, so it's going to be just fine. Next up, we cover that pizza with shredded lettuce. You might want to cut it before you add the lettuce because it can be messy. But I like the way it looks before it's cut. So there's our shredded lettuce. And we'll top that with our cheddar cheese again. It's a little bit on top for looks. It's a really cool looking pizza. And finally, our diced tomatoes. I've already diced this tomato, adding that to the top of this pizza. And there's your Southwest taco pizza. It's complete. We'll give that a cut. And our taco pizza is ready to be served. Now, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Pizza Class and the taco pizza. I know that your friends will love it. I hope you do too.